Hello and welcome back to my channel, Aquarius. This is going to be a weekly love reading for you. So we're just going to check in to see what the overall energy is for this week. It is Monday, January the 19th. All right, so this is not going to resonate with everyone. We're all on different timelines here in our journeys, and our relationships look a little different all across the board. So let's go ahead and get into this. Terrible shuffle. All right, let's try it again. All right, Holy Spirit, what is the overall energy surrounding Aquarius and love for this week? What is the overall energy surrounding Aquarius and love for this week? All right, we have the moon. We have a lot of moons coming out for this week in love. We have the 7 of coins, the 3 of coins, and the 9 of wands. Let's spread these out a little bit. All right. All right, so Aquarius. I really feel like any type of hesitancy, any type of looking back, and when I say looking back, I mean just looking at the past or even having wandering eyes, any insecurity surrounding this relationship, surrounding how you feel. I'm going to lift up the light a bit. Any insecurity surrounding how you feel about this relationship, I pretty feel like they're going to dissipate this week. I feel like you're going to be in an energy where you're starting to appreciate your partner. You appreciate your relationship. I'm almost getting like maybe your phone's gotten dry. So anybody that maybe you used to kind of entertain on the side, maybe they're not hitting you back. Maybe, you're not getting all the attention that you used to get on the side. So it's like, it's helping you to really focus. It's like they did you a favor. And so now you're really focusing in on your commitment, your relationship, your marriage. And hey, no judgment here. I'm just giving the message. But you're really focusing in on your partner and you're really starting to appreciate them. So I feel like any regards that you had for walking away, stepping out, excuse me, infidelity, or just, I feel like you were just trying to have fun. You were trying to have your fun. You were trying to have your cake and eat it too. I don't feel like it was malicious because I do feel like you cared about your person. But Aquarius, it was like you weren't sure if you were ready to settle down completely. You weren't sure if you were ready to just give everything up completely. But I definitely feel like you are doing that. I feel like you are letting go and really being able to dive deep into this relationship, really be able to give your all into this relationship. Something you haven't been able to do because you've always had, like, I wouldn't say 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I feel like you always knew you were going to stay. It was just, you were kind of creeping a little bit. You had that foot that was wandering a little bit. The toes were just tapping around the corner just to see what was there, But I do feel like, you're going to hold this one tight. You're going to like have a little bit more appreciation. Your partner may be like, what in the world is going on with my Aquarius? Like, why are you like smothering me now? And it's because you've made the decision to just get submerged in what you have with your person. like really, really submerge yourself in this relationship and block out any other possibilities that you may have thought about or had, or, it's almost like if you have someone, like a best friend, but you always had like some type of emotional attachment to them. And so it didn't have to be like infidelity sexually or anything like that. It could be emotional connections that you had with other people. And your best friend now gets married, and now she or he is like totally committed to their relationship. They're kind of like pushing you away a little bit so that they can focus on their relationship, and it kind of leaves you with nowhere else to go, right? Nowhere else to go but to go back home and be faithful. And I kind of feel like that's where you're leaning towards this month or this week. You're really leaning towards your faithfulness. You're leaning towards just holding on to this relationship, because I do feel like you have like an appreciation for your person. I truly do. Especially if you have a family. It's like you have this appreciation, but it's, for some of you, it could have been a little bit hard to just stop everything that you had going on the outside, because especially people do come back. You may have not changed your number or, where you work, and people do come back. They come back around and they tempt you. And some of you may have felt for that, or some of you may have just held space in your heart for another person. Although I definitely feel like you were never going to go fully with them. You were still always going to be in this relationship. It's just they kind of were a placeholder, or they kind of were an outlet for you. But I feel like all of that is going to end this week, whether by choice or not. And yeah, you're going to double down on your relationship. You're definitely going to double down on your relationship that you have right now. So kudos to you. Again, no judgment. Hey, I'm here to deliver the message. All right. Love you guys. Take care. See you in the next one.